You haven't been fired yet. So why is a tape showing you leaving your job at exactly 9:42 p.m. tomorrow? And why is your daughter going to die if you're unemployed? You find the tape in your mailbox at 9:41 p.m. No return address, no stamp. Just a black VHS with a white label. 9:42 p.m. to tomorrow, in your own handwriting. You don't remember writing it. You don't own a VCR, but you have one, your father's old unit, still hooked up to a CRT in the garage. You don't remember plugging it in. You push the tape in. The screen flickers. It's your office at the warehouse. The beige walls, the broken clock, the stack of shipping logs. You see yourself at your desk, head down. The camera is fixed from the corner, like a security cam. Then your boss, Frank, walks in. He's holding a pink slip. He says, "I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. Effective immediately." You watch yourself nod, collect your things, and walk out. The timestamp on the bottom reads 9:42 p.m. You look at your phone. 9:41 p.m. today. The date is August 17th. Tomorrow is August 18th. You still have your job. You call Frank. He picks up, sounds tired. "Hey, what's up?" You ask if everything's okay. He says, "Yeah, why?" You tell him about the tape. He laughs. "You've been working too hard. Get some sleep." You hang up. You check your wallet. Inside is a photo of your daughter, Lucy. She's 6, with a breathing tube in her nose. You need this job for her insurance. The insurance covers her monthly oxygen. Without it, you're dead in the water. You look at the tape again. The label is still there, but now it reads 9:42 p.m. tonight. You blink. The clock on the wall ticks to 9:42. The tape rewinds itself. You feel a cold draft from the garage door. You didn't open it. You stand up, your hand trembling. The screen shows you now standing in the garage, holding the tape. The timestamp says 9:42 p.m., but the date is tomorrow. You're watching yourself, watch yourself. You sleep. You wake up to your alarms at a.m., August 18th. The tape is on your nightstand. You don't remember putting it there. You have a shift at 8. You drive to the warehouse. The parking lot is half empty. Frank's car is there. You clock in. Everything feels off. The fluorescent lights hum louder. The floor is wetter. The smell of cardboard is stronger. You sit at your desk. At 9:42 p.m., Frank walks in. He says, "I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. Effective immediately." Word for word. You try to argue. Ask about the insurance. About Lucy. He says, "There's nothing I can do. Corporate made the call." He hands you a pink slip. You take it. You collect your things. You walk out. You sit in your car. The tape is on the passenger seat. You don't remember bringing it. You play it. The same scene, but now, there's an extra minute after you leave. The camera stays on your empty desk. Then it cuts to a room you don't recognize, with a single lamp, a wooden table, and a stack of cash. Your hands count the bills. 20, 50, 100. You're smiling. You stack it into an envelope. The timestamp says 9:42 p.m., but the date is August 17th. You check your bank app. Balance, $0. You don't have that money. You rewind. You watch again. The room has a window. You see a lake outside, a dock, a red canoe. You don't know that lake, but the image sticks. You feel a strange tug, like a memory trying to surface. You don't have a lake. You have a studio apartment with no window. You look at your hands there, yours, but the ring finger is bare. You never wore a ring, but you remember a ring gold. Simple, from someone you can't name. The tape clicks. The screen goes black. Static cuts. Silence. You hear your own breathing. You check your phone. The calendar says August 18th. But your last text to Lucy's nurse is dated August 17th. You sent it yesterday. You remember sending it. You remember asking about her oxygen levels. You remember her reply. Stable. but the text is gone. The conversation is empty. You drive home. The apartment is the same cracked linoleum, a single bulb, but a new photo is on the fridge. You, standing on that dock, holding a fish. You don't own that photo. Your reflection shows you smiling, but your face is younger, less tired. You touch your cheek. It's smoother. You check the tape. The label now reads 9:43 p.m. You play it. The firing scene is shorter. Frank says, "You're done," and you leave. The extra scene is longer. You counting money, with a woman beside you, her face blurred. She says, "We can finally afford the treatment. You need $20,000 for Lucy's surgery." You have nothing. You rewind. You watch the woman. Her voice feels familiar. You feel a memory, a hospital room, a doctor saying, "We can try the new therapy, but it's expensive." You remember having that conversation today with your insurance agent, but the agent was a man. You try to destroy the tape. You place it on the kitchen stove burner. The plastic melts and the ribbon curls, but the flame snuffs out. The tape is whole again, cool to the touch. You drop it. It hits the floor. The label now reading 9:44 p.m. You look at the clock. 9:44 p.m., August 18th. You are losing time. Each replay consumes a minute of your present. You check your bank app. Balance $4,700. A direct deposit from Lakeside Medical. You never worked for Lakeside. You call the transaction number. A woman answers. "Hello, Mr. Holden. We've been waiting for your payment. The surgery is scheduled for next week." You ask about Lucy. She says, "Your daughter. We have her on file. She's doing fine." You remember Lucy at home sleeping in her crib last week, but you also remember a hospital room with white walls and a breathing tube. The memory is new, planted. You replay the tape. The label reads 9:45 p.m. The firing scene is gone, just the room, the money, and the woman. She turns to the camera. Her face is clear. It's Lucy, grown up, maybe 25, with no breathing tube. She says, "You paid for my surgery. You didn't need that job." You check your wallet. A photo shows a young woman in a graduation cap holding a diploma. You remember sitting in the crowd, clapping with immense pride. You check your phone. The calendar reads, August 17th, 2031, 5 years in the future. The tape has replaced your present. Your bank shows $4,700 with a note for Lucy's surgery. You remember driving her to the hospital, waiting in the lobby, and hugging the doctor when she woke up fine. Yet, you also remember this morning waking up, finding the tape, the fear. Both memories exist. You look at your hands. They are older, adorned with a simple gold ring. You remember placing it on your wife's finger by the lake, the dock, and the red canoe. You press play one last time. The screen shows you counting money, but the window reflection reveals a stranger, older, gray-haired, with a scar on his cheek. He looks at the camera and says, "You never needed that job." The tape stops. Silence fills the room. You look at the fridge photo of you holding a bass fish, remembering your grown, healthy daughter laughing as you reeled it in. The warehouse memories are fading fast. Your bank balance remains $4,700, dated August 17th, 2031. The surgery is paid. You look at your reflection in the dark screen, a man with a ring, a scar, and a daughter whose name is all you have left. The tape rewinds itself. The label reads 9:42 p.m. tomorrow. You press play. The static cuts. Silence. You hear your own heartbeat. The refrigerator hums.